Hello, everybody. I'm in the same place in the area where I exercise. It's raining like crazy, though, so I can't be down by the little river there. I want to talk about, I'm going to have to use a lot of code in this. Depression-era code. I have a friend. He's in a different state from me. He's been a friend for a very long time, probably 20, close to 30 years. Not quite, but close. We've traveled together. We've lived together. Sang together. He's relatively recently divorced. He's living on his own by himself in an industrial city doing a technical job, very highly skilled technical job that does government contracts. And he's adamantly anti-pneumatic shoulder puncture. He doesn't want to get that, and he fears that a date with a man might come down the pike for him. So, I've given him some documents and some advice legally about how to handle this. And he went so far as to go to he's got a doctor who is kind of halfway between holistic and allopathic. So she's advised him, she's informed him that she is also avoiding the treatment. And she's going to try to test him for some bodies that float in your blood that are anti, to see if he can present that as a potential avoidance technique with this particular date with a man. Now, he's also, at her on her advice, going to prophylactically put something in him. And it starts with an I. It's IVER. And you can finish the rest. It has made the news recently. There's a lot of ganda that is proper, that the news and the media is trying to avert this disaster to their plan with. And he believes that taking this particular thing in a prophylactic sense is going to be a good thing. And I've thought about this for a little bit. I totally disagree. I think all of it's unnecessary because none of it exists. It resides at such a much deeper level, that if there is any illness manifest, it's coming from another place, coming from a deeper, darker place. It's also being finessed and manipulated with the mood structures that you see everywhere that have the little flat surfaces, those towers that supposedly connect you to your little obelisks that you hold in your hand. It connects those to the ether. Those things I believe are said. This is how a lot of this is happening. We're going through a natural earth transition. A lot of people are popping off and expelling toxins, spiritual toxins, mental toxins, as well as physical ones. And the particular symptoms that people are having are being finessed by resonance waves. Okay? And in order to get away from that and not have it affect you at all, you need to divorce yourself. Pull the plug, pull your cords from that world. And you can reside in the world, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and camouflaged and use subterfuge to get through your day. And that is resonance at a higher level. And also it inures you. You're safe. You don't have to go live in the woods as a hermit. You can if you want to, but it's not necessary. This can be managed. It can very easily be managed if you realize what's going on. But I'm putting my little proposal together for him. I'm going to let him know, don't do this. Just get out of it entirely. Do your thing until the date with a man comes down, and present them with legal documents. Give them your notice. Tell them, serve them liability. And if they still do what you fear they're going to do, which is fire you. Just take it. Move on. The place is spitting you out. Be thankful. Be thankful. They're helping you to cut those cords. You're going to move on. It's going to take creativity, wonderful creativity and love to find your new way. But I fear he is on the, like my wife and myself, we are fully in the new world already. We have been for quite some time. It's just dawned on us within the last year and a half that we have been. So we're lucky that way. That's great. He, however, is kind of on the cusp of it, very much on the cusp, and there's a threat of him falling back into it. So if you have friends like that, be gentle, go slow, give them the proper options, documents, kind of explain the spiritual nature of this. If they're not Christian, stay away from that. If they are, I guess you can use that too. This transgresses. It doesn't it crosses borders. It's in everything, every faith, every spiritual alignment. There's a way of doing this, but you're connected. We are connected to the earth, and the earth is going through the same thing we are right now. But this is darker, deeper, and lighter, also lighter. And the way I'm speaking to you right now, if you are listening, if you're here, you're probably capable of understanding this meandering diatribe I'm going through with you right now. I don't think he will be. So my dilemma is I need to find the language with which to lay all of this on him and have it hopefully understood. But unless he were to get the mectin that is Ivor and not take it, but to have it on record that, I don't know, that's a possibility too. That could refer to what I was talking about, having 1 foot in, 1 foot out. There are ways to do those things where you are not in there, but you are, but you're camouflaged while you're out. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, I got to put all this together. That's what this was, an attempt for me to get my words together so that the next time I talk to him, I'll be able to speak to him. Perhaps I will update you. Hope your day is wonderful. Talk to you soon.